I'd like to welcome you all to our travel edition of the Lunch Club, our Celebrations Month finale. And we start off with some of my East Coast travels. We took a trip to Florida. We took a trip to Puerto Rico. And today, Lou will be taking us on a journey through the cliffs, colors, and coastlines of Cinque Terre, Italy. So without further ado, Lou, thanks so much for hosting. And I look forward to our session. Thank you for hosting for us.
Thanks, everybody. So good to be here. Good to have you all on. So Alex was talking to me about where were some of the coolest places you ever been and doing a presentation on it. And so this is the third one, and this is a very special place. So back in the day, I used to work for World Vision, and they were a global NGO. And the beauty of that is that I was able to work from anywhere. So I ended up working a month in Europe and brought my family with me. And so during 3 weeks out of that month, we took a trip going all around, and the whole thing didn't cost me much because I was based in Europe for that month period of time. And so we just turned it into a fantastic vacation. And our favorite place that we went to is, and I have the hardest time pronouncing this, even so many years later.
Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre.
Cinque Terre. Thanks, Alex. Cinque Terre. And so it's an Italian name, means the five cities or five zones, and we'll learn more about it in a second.
Oh, five. That makes sense. I didn't know. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I might have some technical problems. I was experiencing it earlier today, so I'm gonna share.
Lou, you look too cool. You look too cool today. We're gonna.
I don't know.
I like black on you. I haven't seen you wearing anything black in a minute. So
thanks, Alex. All right, so I'm going to share my whole screen because I'm going to be going all over the place. So unlike previous ones, I actually have a lot of family shots to share with y'all, and I picked out some of the better ones and only focusing on this. But before we get into that, let's start off with a real quick video about this place. So without further ado, I'm going to cue it up.
What's up, guys? We're here in Cinque Terre, and in this video, we're going to give you a full travel guide, including some of the best things to do here. So hope you enjoy it. Cinque Terre is tucked into the rugged cliffs of Liguria, on Italy's northwest coast. Translating to 5 lands in English, this area is a collection of 5 picturesque villages overlooking the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea. Each of the 5 villages has its own unique charm and character. In this video, we'll first discuss all 5 of the villages separately, including the best things to do in each one. Then, we'll explain how to get around Cinque Terre and where to stay. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures.
Lou, hit the little arrow next to the gear bottom at the bottom right.
Little arrow.
The little arrow. To the next to it, yeah. There you go.
Located at the northernmost point of Cinque Terre, Monterosso is the biggest town, and can be easily reached from larger cities such as Milan or Genoa.
Doesn't that look beautiful, y'all?
Unlike its cliffside Cinque Terre neighbors, Monterosso stretches along the coast with a flat historic center. It also boasts the region's only sandy beach, perfect for sunbathing and swimming in the sparkling waters. Monterosso offers the most amenities for visitors, from a wide range of hotels and restaurants to shops selling local specialties. Stroll its charming alleyways in the old town, or explore the lively new beachfront, all while enjoying the relaxed pace of this unique Cinque Terre gem. Sitting to the southeast of Monterosso, Vernazza is widely regarded as the most picturesque village of Cinque Terre. This classic Italian fishing village has pastel-colored houses, tumbling down towards a small protected harbor with many colorful fishing boats. As with all of the 5 towns, You can stroll along its narrow lanes and soak in the vibrant atmosphere. You can also swim in the protected harbor here on hot days. However, it's not sandy like in Monterosso. But Vernazza's beauty extends beyond the waterfront. Climb up to Doria Castle or to the streets above the town for panoramic views. Just keep in mind that Vernazza is likely the busiest village and can feel very crowded around its harbor area. In the heart of Cinque Terre lies Corniglia. This hidden gem is perched 100 meters or 328 feet above the sea on a dramatic cliff top, so you can forget the bustling harbors in this town. Instead, you'll find charming lanes lined with colorful houses that wind upwards, rewarding your climb with beautiful panoramas. As the smallest town, which also lacks direct beach access, Corniglia has fewer crowds compared to the other villages. This makes it the most authentic and tranquil village in Cinque Terre, in our opinion. Explore its hidden piazzas, where you can find high-quality gelato and savor a slice of local life. Located to the southeast of Corniglia, Manarola is a Cinque Terre highlight. This photogenic village boasts a picture-perfect harbor, colorful houses cascading down to the sea, and dramatic cliffs flanked with vineyards. If you want to get a closer look at the vineyards, you can walk up the main road from the train station. You'll also find a small church at the top of the town. Manarola is a haven for photographers, and offers the most breathtaking views of all the towns, in our opinion. Follow the seaside path northwest of the harbor, and be rewarded with a panorama unlike any other. Rio Maggiore is the southernmost of the Cinque Terre villages, and is known for its romantic atmosphere. Stroll past colorful houses crammed along narrow streets, leading you down to one last picturesque harbor. Being the second largest village of the five, Rio Maggiore boasts more to see and do. You can explore the historic center, unwind on harborside terraces, check out its churches, or climb to the top of the castle overlooking the village. This town was our all-around favorite, since it felt slightly larger than its neighbors, but still offered the classic Cinque Terre views.
If you want to visit the towns with less crowds, we recommend coming in the evening, because after 5 p.m. you really see the people thinning out, as you can see here in Rio Maggiore.
You can also find the best place to watch sunset in all of Cinque Terre here. One option is to walk on the harbor rocks for a water level view, and another option is to take in the scene from the walkway just above. Each village boasts exquisite restaurants and cafes, offering fresh seafood, local wines, and other Ligurian specialties. Our favorite was focaccia, the fluffy flatbread drizzled with olive oil, and often topped with herbs, local cheeses, and other fresh ingredients. You can find many focaccierias in all of the towns, offering different variations of this tasty bread. But of course, you can also find the classic Italian dishes, like gelato, pizza, and pasta. Encompassing all 5 villages and its rugged coastline, Cinque Terre National Park boasts multiple hiking trails. The Blue Trail is undoubtedly the most popular one, connecting all 5 villages. This is a moderately challenging cliffside trail, winding its way through vineyards, olive groves, and colorful villages. To access this hike, you need to pay an entrance fee, which costs around €7.50 per day. In recent years, it's been rare that you'll find it fully open, since winter storm damage has caused parts of the trail to be closed. At the time of our visit, the route between Corniglia and Rio Maggiore was under construction, so we hiked from Monterosso to Vernazza and Corniglia. The trek was about 8.5 kilometers or 5.2 miles one way, and took us 5 hours to complete when we included the stopping time at all of the viewpoints, as well as at Vernazza Harbor and Castle. However, the actual walking time was only 3.5 hours. The section from Monterosso to Vernazza was by far the busiest, most difficult, and narrow stretch of the trail. To get updates on closures, check the National Park website before you head out. You should definitely wear good hiking shoes when you're doing this trail, because there's a lot of sections that go really steep up and down, and you can easily lose your grip on the uneven surfaces. For getting around the towns, we definitely do not recommend driving. Parking is scarce, expensive, and often far from the villages themselves. If you have a car, park it in La Spezia, Levanto, or Monterosso, and explore the villages by train or boat. There are 2 main ferry operators serving the Cinque Terre area. However, keep in mind that boat services can be affected by bad weather, and boarding with a lot of luggage can be a challenge. Ferry schedules can also change depending on the season and day of the week, so be sure to check out the latest timetable before your trip. We added links to that in the description below the video. Finally, most of the villages are car-free in the center, making them perfect for relaxed exploring on foot. Be prepared for lots of uphill walking, as these charming towns cling to the cliffs. For those with mobility limitations, the historic centers of Monterosso and Rio Maggiore are flatter and easily reached by a pedestrian tunnel from the train station. Now, we'll cover where to stay.
And
Choosing
folks,
your home base
I'll
for the
sort of-
trip
I'll sort of
depends on
end
the
it
vibe
here.
that you're looking for.
I'll end it there. So any thoughts on that? That was a sort of a long video, but really covered the area. A little bit of background. This was actually sort of an undiscovered place until the 1970s. And then, especially with the help of Rick Steves, the travel guy, Rick Steves fell in love with this place. And lots of his videos were about Cinque Terre. I can't pronounce it. And ultimately, lots of tourists ended up going. It's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's the place we stayed at was 1,000 years old. This apartment, and I'll show it to you in a moment. Just such a very, very special place, and I would say it was the very best place I've ever been with my family. The absolute very best place. Any
A lot
thoughts
of
about what you saw?
no, a lot of walking.
Yeah,
That's all they did
yeah.
was walk.
You walked that entire trail, Lou?
No. So we walked. Let's see if I can toggle over to it.
Ooh,
Let's see if I can toggle over to something here. We walked part of it. So here is a Google map of it. So we stayed in Rio Gamori. Can't pronounce that either.
No,
And
you did great. Rio
in
Maggiore.
Rio Maggiore, and we walked through Manarola, which was absolutely incredible. This
Oh,
is my daughter.
look at that picture. I mean,
We swam right down. We swam right down the base of that cliff. It was just magical.
wow.
And there's little caves that you go into. It's all, pretty deep, but uh, everybody in my family could swim, so it was just magical. And then we went to Cornelia. We really liked this a lot. We walked to there. That was really beautiful. They had the best tomato sandwich I ever had in my life. Really fresh bread,
Whoa.
lots of homegrown stuff, a lot of farmers out here. And then we
Yes.
walked all the way to Varnesa. This path was pretty rugged. And I need to back this up. This is before I had got diagnosed with arthritis. This was 2013. So this was 13 years ago. And so so I was able to get around pretty good, and so was the rest of my family. And then we ended up in Vernassa. What's really neat about it is that there's no cars. So, but they have a train that connects all these towns, and the train is really inexpensive. So you just get rid of your car if you have one, and just get around by walking the trail or taking the train, and you can do combinations of those. And I'm going to back out and show you a little bit about where are we right now. So this is where we are. So I was based in Spain at this time for World Vision. And our trip, when we took the 3-week family trip, we drove over to Barcelona, and we went around the south coast of France to Marseille. There's incredible swimming. These Salanques over there. We loved it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful. And then we went to the south coast over here to Cannes and all these, fancy towns, Monaco. And then we went to here. So we weren't expecting much, and it turned out to be just so incredible. So that's a little bit about where it is.
Yeah,
And then
didn't you go to Rome last year, Lou?
yeah, we went to Rome last year. We
I
also
mean,
went to
you've been all over this place. Like this is your territory right here.
Well, yeah. And we were there actually on this trip too. So I'm going to zoom in. So here's where we stayed in Riga. Now this is really magical because we were there and it was pretty crowded, and all the rooms were sold out, but we already paid. So they had to do something with us, right? What was they saying? What are we going to do with these American tourists? So so they ended up putting us in this like incredible place right in the square. It's like it was a multi-story apartment. It was way more costly than what we actually paid. And I'm gonna put the little guy on the street here so you can see it. And so I'm gonna put it right in the street.
I mean,
So
that's where it's right there. It's a tour. I mean, you're right next to the tour boats too.
oh yeah, so we were actually right here. This is the harbor of Rigamore. I can't pronounce
Stop
it.
it.
This
You
is
were right there. You were right
Oh,
there.
I'll show you our room. I'll show you our room.
Oh my
And then and then
gosh.
and then here is the walkway up to where you see the sunset. It was funny when I was with my family, my 3 kids and my wife with me. Even when I was there, I said, this may be the best time of my entire life. And it's good when you feel that when you're there, you know? I was saying this might be the very best place of my time, my entire life. And our room was right here. You see that balcony? So that
Stop.
was
Stop
that
it.
that was our actual room right here.
Mm.
Yeah. And so it's like a 2-story apartment complex. It's accessible from the back. They didn't know where to put us, so we got like the best room in the house.
That's, I mean, hey. Uh,
Yeah. Sometimes you
mm,
get lucky. Sometimes you get lucky. So here we are. These are the streets, and then walk. I can walk. Unfortunately I can't walk here. It looks like I got it. I didn't click the street well enough. Uh, but if I go out and try zooming in again, you can get a better idea of what the streets are like. So I'm going to
yeah.
zoom in, and
Different places are gonna have different levels of street view.
yeah, and I accidentally picked a picture because there's so much stuff here that it's easy to pick a picture instead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and then here's the walkway to get to it. So you had to go up through here, through tunnels. The whole
Oh
thing was
wow.
pretty wild.
Hey, you see when I mean, these are all photos. This is August 2022. So they took these photos are around 4 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. So it's fairly recent, fairly recent. This thing hasn't changed. I mean, it's going to be the same no matter
Oh
what.
yeah, of course.
And then I'm trying to get on a street. So here's a street. Okay, so let's see if I can land on it. Yeah. So now when you're farther into the town, you get into a lot of shops. All these Italian cities are just loaded with shops. My wife loved that.
Oh,
Uh,
the buildings, it reminds me of your Puerto Rico trip because all the buildings are different color.
yeah, yeah, yep, yep.
It just looks so beautiful.
And so this is so here we are on Google's view of it. But let me show you guys some actual pictures of our trip because I got those here too. So I'm gonna
We're ready.
set this. Here we go. So let me see if I can get this
I
to
see the
play.
date. Look, it says August 8th, 2013.
Oh, does it say that?
You went in August of 2013. Oh my
So,
gosh, Lou,
so,
you look 30 years old, Lou.
I was a young guy then.
Oh my gosh, look at Lou,
Is
y'all.
that your wife?
That's my wife. Yeah, that's my
She
wife.
looks
Oh,
she looks like you stole her from the kitty land.
That's what Ron says. Yeah.
y'all look
It's
so nice.
it's the Detroit rap. She fell in love with the rap. Um, okay,
Oh,
so
look at that beautiful clothes store in the
Yeah.
back.
oh, sorry. I'm gonna go back. So here's my daughter Raquel.
Oh,
She was only 2013. She was 12 here, and then that's me, my wife. Okay, I keep clicking twice. And then here's my whole family that I went. So my wife, me, my daughter Alexandra, my daughter Raquel, and my son Matthew.
your
Ale
daughter's name is Alexandra. Oh my
Alexand.
God,
Oh yeah, right, Alex. We got a
man.
we got a lot of Alexes in our family because my grandfather was Alexander. My brother is
Oh,
Alexander. My daughter is
you,
Alexandra.
you say it takes me almost 4 years to know that, y'all. Isn't that crazy?
So we're big into Alexanders. And that's because actually from Finland, Finland and Russia have a lot of common heritage. That's, sort of a Russian kind of name.
Yeah, Alex is very Russian.
Yeah. All
Luke,
right.
is
So
that your son that you said he's as a dancer
He's
down in
the-
Yeah,
Florida?
the
oh
dancer.
yeah, I got a closing picture of him too. I've got a current day picture of my kids.
The
So so
necklace that she had on was very beautiful.
here's how we traveled around. We were packed in the car and we drove around. I didn't realize it that I didn't even have insurance on this whole trip. In these little tiny Italian roads, this is nuts. And I thought my American insurance covered me in with a rental car in Europe. It doesn't. And guess what? I got in an accident too.
Oh
Oh my
God.
Oh
goodness.
Lord.
Yeah, I got hit by a semi truck. But
What?
luckily, yeah, luckily it was his fault. And in Europe, if it's the other guy's fault, I don't have to do anything. Thank God I had no insurance.
Mm.
Uh, and I'm so happy I didn't find that out until after I got in the accident because I'd have been worried the whole time.
We're so happy
Okay,
you survived the accident.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so this is our actual balcony.
Oh,
Remember I showed you the picture of our balcony?
it
Here we
literally
are.
looks like the picture.
Yep, yep.
Mm.
Here we are standing on the balcony, overlooking the thing. This actual picture of the balcony, and here's out on the balcony. So there's a
Mm.
picture, and then I'm going to show you. And then here we are looking down from the balcony at the boats, and then
All the colors.
there's my daughter Alexandra and my son Matthew. Now so my daughter uh, is a singer. She studied at University of Maryland, has a master's in vocal performance. My son also
Mm.
went to Maryland and is sing also. So, but they were very young in this picture. So, but I want to show you. So, what happens when you got two kids who are singers in the family? You're in Italy and you got a balcony overlooking the square. What do you think happens next?
They start.
You got singing going on.
What do you think happens
You
next?
got singing going on.
Let's see if I can get this to go on.
Boy.
All right.
Very
Yeah,
nice. Just
Yeah,
beautiful
opera.
voice.
Very nice.
Look,
yeah. So
Beautiful.
they were doing that all the time in the evening. And crowds would be under there. It was crazy.
Lou,
Like the
is
only
she a
problem.
singer?
What's that?
Is she a opera singer?
Yeah, she was studying opera at Maryland,
She
and
has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she
oh,
does.
thank you.
Yes,
Mhm.
she is definitely
Touche.
talented.
Yeah, opera's hard to break into. So she does like weddings. She sings at churches now, and
Uh-huh.
she teaches students. So she makes a living out of it. I mean, it's a hard field to make a living out of, but she's doing
Yeah.
it. She's succeeding.
Mm.
So of course my son's got to get into the action too. As you can tell, his voice hadn't changed yet.
Right.
Oh, I can see.
Well, he's talented too with his
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
vocals.
Yeah.
I think I know that. I know that
Sound
song.
real good.
Do you
I
know
Yeah.
love.
that song?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Sound
I
good.
wasn't I was in choir too, so I think I sang that, years ago.
That's
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a popular Italian song.
Yes, it
Hmm.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That
he
is
had a very,
lovely.
very high voice when he was young before his voice
Hmm.
changed. And so here we are in the city. So that's me and my son Matthew walking
God,
through
Lou,
the city.
you look so young, Lou.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I look lighter. That's what I look. I gotta lose some weight. I
Oh.
gotta lose some weight. Then here we are. This is Manarola. This is probably the best swimming I've ever had in my whole life. Water was crystal clear. All these little
I mean,
pools.
how did it smell?
Oh, it smelled fine. The Mediterranean is saltier than the Atlantic or any or Pacific, and that's because it's almost landlocked. Just across the
Hmm.
Straits of Gibraltar. If the Straits of Gibraltar
Yeah.
were clogged, it would be an inland sea. So it's just saltier than those other oceans, and that means you float easier. You're like a
Yeah, you
cork.
do.
You're like a cork in there. You can't swim deep. You're bobbing up to the top.
No, I
Yeah.
was just saying, I bet it just smelled really fresh and the
Oh
water
yeah.
is, you
But
know,
but
it's
but
you
you
know, you
but you but you know what the salt does to the water though, Alex and guys? It's a disinfectant too. So even though
Mm.
there's all these cities around the Mediterranean, this water is beautifully crystal clear. And partly because the salt is a powerful disinfectant.
uh-huh.
So yeah. So here's my son. This is also in Manarola. You see how these little walkways along the cliffs like that?
It
That
Oh,
allow
yeah.
it just looks so nice. Like I wish I was there walking it.
Well, yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
got to go, Alex. You got to go. And here's my daughter Alexandra, and here we are along the coast going to a different city. So there's a lot of these high coastlines. We're on one of these walkways here, and then here's all three of them. And so all the streets are narrow and windy, and there are a lot of tourists there. There weren't so many when we were there. It was 13 years ago, but they were there, and my kids loved to gobble up the ice cream cones. That's for
Oh,
sure.
yes.
Do they still talk about it, or is this one of their favorites too?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's well, I look back. I just wish I had done more of this because I travel around like crazy. One year I was in Africa 7 times. I took 7 trips to Africa in one
Oh my
year.
goodness.
Yeah, and but the problem with that is I was so burned out with traveling. The last thing I want to do is go anywhere. So unfortunately, we didn't do many of these trips with my family, and I sort of feel sad about that because I could have.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Must be nice. Must be nice.
You know
yeah, but
that old saying, "Low, woulda, coulda, shoulda."
Yeah.
yeah,
But no, it's the memories and the trips that you
That
did
you
take that count. So I know
did.
they all remember this for the rest of their life.
yeah,
I know
yeah. No,
I know it
This,
probably shaped them in some ways today.
this
I
is
would
yeah,
love
this.
to hear your daughter perform because she has a gorgeous voice.
Oh, well, I had to get this picture because I think my wife was mad at me
Oh,
about
look at
something.
y'all look
Uh,
like you're yeah.
she got that rattlesnake face on. I don't know what's going on with that.
Maybe
You do
maybe
too.
you
Oh,
took a
I do
wrong turn
too.
somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh, what's this all about?
Y'all
I
took a wrong turn somewhere.
I had to include this. I said, what was this picture all about? And then so here we are right here.
Oh, a cantina de Mananan.
So this is real typical. And then oh, this was the best tomato sandwich I ever had in my life. This was in Cornelia.
Mhm.
Really
Yeah,
fresh
court.
tomatoes, a little bit of ham, a little bit of turkey in it. Oh, those
Mm-hmm.
look at the tomato right here. It's got a nice tomato. Oh my
I
gosh, is that
see.
Is that
oh
Pacha bread?
now what's this doing in there?
What
So
is that?
I had to show you this because this is what the toilets are like in the older places.
Say
What?
what?
So, oh yeah, you don't sit down; they're squat. So
Whoa.
folks got strong thighs over there. Let me tell you,
That's
Oh,
what I'll say.
no.
they got some
Oh my
strong
gosh,
thighs.
Lou.
Well,
Oh,
They
that,
got
that
my.
would not jump for me.
yeah, they got
Well,
some
you would have
strong
if you were
thighs.
living there, you would have had to figure it out.
Oh yeah, and you develop the thighs. It's like having a staircase in your house. It keeps your legs strong. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
we're so blessed here in America.
yeah. And here we
Oh
are.
my gosh. Like that's
This
so
is a
beautiful. Like looking at that view. I mean,
yeah. It was a magical few days. And this is that trail. So remember saying how windy and narrow it is.
Mm-hmm.
So this is that windy, narrow trail that you have on there. And then here's
y'all brought a lot of clothes with you.
yeah. I don't think we had
Y'all were so stylish the whole trip. I know
were
that's
we?
right. Yes.
Yeah, and so you see the trail gains elevation. I think this is Corniglia.
Yeah.
We were on the way to Varnesa, and this is the windiest, longest stretch of the trail. And by the way, sections of it were washed out when we were there. They had a major flood 2 years before we got there. It's my daughter Raquel. So that's the walkway to. Oh yeah, so that's definitely Corniglia. It's the only one of the villages that doesn't go down to the sea. Uh, and then this is a little restaurant in here. So a really cute little place. Uh, and then here, this is Varnesa. This is supposed to be the most beautiful city
Mm.
of all. So we're walking down to it now. Here, it's down here.
There goes that that castle or that peak at the end of it, or wasn't
Yeah.
that the castle?
So the story on that is that these cities were built around 12, 13, 1400 AD. So they're 800 to up to 800 years old. And so
Mm.
they used to have Turkish raiders that would raid these towns. They would land their boats and pillage. And so the people would retreat into the castle when that would happen. And so that's why all these cities have a castle where the villagers would retreat into. And the castles have all gotten pretty abandoned by now. I mean, they're pretty dilapidated because no one lives them. Then they're not used for anything. But all the cities have some kind of castle. And then here's my son. Now here we are heading down into the city, and then here we are in the city. And then what was really interesting, I should have taken more pictures, is once you're down into the city, they actually have a cave that you got to go through to get to the beach. Uh-oh, what happened? Well, that was weird. My computer's doing weird stuff. So there's a cave that you had to go through to get to the beach, and the beach was all pebbly. It wasn't sand, but you could swim out to it. So there's my son. He's already doing the ballet stuff. Yeah. So and then here we are. Then here we are in the city itself, in the harbor of Varnesa. So we're getting toward the end
Mm.
now. Here's the harbor of Varnesa, and then here's a. This is getting towards the closing shot. So here's all three of them. Sun going down in Varnesa. Just a magical trip. Well, I guess not the end. So here we are heading back. Oh, now here we are leaving. So we're packed up. We're back in Rigamore, how you pronounce it. And now we got our bags packed and we're getting ready to leave. And it was I mean, I knew when I was there that this may be the best time with my family my entire life, and it was, and it's just such a special place, such a special place, and we really bumped into it. I didn't know how good it was. Now we are back in the city. They're gonna hit the stores, so I've tried to avoid that as much as possible, and that's it. Okay, so and then I wanted to end with this. So traveling around, this is a little bit long, but someone mentioned they want to hear my daughter sing. Uh, so they're performers. They're performing in school. They were performing before school. She performs. They both perform professionally now. And so, when they saw street performers, they would strike up a dialogue with them and they'd join in. Unfortunately, they didn't get a cut of the donations, which I wasn't too happy about. I'm the business guy in the family, but that's okay. So here there's a guy that she encountered, my daughter encountered, and hold on. So that's one of the diamonds of my family's memory. That right there. Happy to share it with y'all.
Yes, sir.
That was great.
Even finding that video brought tears to my eyes last night. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
that
that
was
video
really
in a
nice.
decade.
That was
You got a
really
talented tribe,
beautiful
Blue.
place.
Wow,
Oh.
thanks, Ron.
You got a real talented tribe, Blue. I'm proud of you, man.
Well, all the
Sounds
credit,
so good. He
all the
sounds
credit
good.
goes to my wife. To be honest, I was the guy in the background saying, "Are you sure they're going to be able to make a living doing this?" I would say they're very talented. I believe in them completely. But I said, but you got to have a plan B. And I was always the plan B guy. And thank God for my wife, because she said, no, no, they're going to make it. It's tough. And thank God for her. And they did. But
Amen.
it's a tough living. It's a very tough living.
Amen.
So here they are today. That was 13 years ago. So here's my daughter today. She got married. So this is her husband.
Oh.
This is their husband Chris, and this is her, and they had their honeymoon in St. Lucia. So
What?
this is
My
yeah.
goodness. Look at that. That is
Wow.
beautiful.
Talk about luxury.
That
That's
is
Yeah.
beautiful. Look at that. My
Oh
goodness.
She
my
looks
God.
like your wife.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
she
I
does
see
look
some
like
Lou. I
Monique.
see some Lou in there too.
Hey, I see Lou in there too. I see you both in there.
Don't insult her. Don't insult her.
Oh,
No.
Lou is so terrible.
So, look,
And
who
then
in your family started the singing before these children?
my dad used to sing. My wife doesn't sing at all. Don't sing virtually at all. My dad used to
Virtually.
sing. Yeah, I mean, I really don't sing. I'm pretty bad. And then, so really, it's sort of a wonder, like, where's this coming from? So,
It's
so,
super
An
generation.
ancestor, Lou.
Yeah.
yeah.
Does,
So she,
does your wife sing?
no, not at all, not a word. I mean,
Mm.
even in church, when the rest of the she doesn't sing. I mean,
It,
she really doesn't sing,
it must
and
be a recessive gene, Lou.
Yeah,
I'm
my
not, I'm not sure why. So that's my daughter Alexandra. This is my son Matthew. He's the
dancer.
yeah. So my son Matthew was so after this, he really focused on ballet, and he ended up getting recruited by the Boston Ballet. He danced for the
Oh,
Boston Ballet professionally, yeah.
Boy,
And
he's
then
in good
Wow.
shape. He's in good shape. Look at that man.
yeah, so he
No
said
Booga,
way.
booga. Mm.
so
No.
he bears no resemblance to me in that matter either.
He
So
cut up. He's cut up. Look at that man.
you got to be in that field, though.
Go
somebody
ahead.
in your
You
Go
have to
for
be
it.
family
in
had a
tip-top
good voice.
shape. That's a tough field.
That's little Lou. Look at little Lou. Go ahead, little Lou.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so he danced for the Philadelphia Ballet, and then there's a lot of backstabbing in ballet. It's a really tough environment. So so he
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He does not
so
It's
any
a
he
better.
tough, it's a tough, you know,
It's
it's
very
not as
competitive.
soft as it
it's
appears.
very competitive. So he
Yeah,
dropped out.
ballet is very tough. If you're not good, you just don't get in.
Right.
Yeah, and even when you are good, you get backstabbed because
Backstab. Mm-hmm.
it's just unbelievable. So he dropped out of it, but at a good time. He dropped out during the COVID crisis when all the ballets were shut down anyway. And so
Mm-hmm.
and so he went back. He went to university. So when you go into ballet,
So you
it's like professional sports. You go right out of high school. So he went right out. So he was 17 years old dancing professionally in Boston by himself.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it just
mm-hmm.
and that's what it's like. It's it's like professional sports. You get recruited out of high school.
That's right.
Luke,
Pursue your
where
dream.
did they go to high school? Where did they go to high school? In Silver Spring, Maryland, or DC?
Yeah, well, he went to Kiroff Academy in DC. Do you guys know where that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he went. It's a ballet academy in DC.
Oh,
Yeah, it's near my house.
Mm-hmm.
you're
Yeah, it's
off.
off of
Oh,
North Capitol, and
Capital.
Yes, near to Carroll School.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right, not far from Catholic
Yes,
University.
University.
So he,
uh-huh.
so he dropped out, and then he got, but he felt he missed it. And I told him, I said, you know, you don't devote your whole life to something and just leave because you're going to regret it the rest of your life. I mean, the
That's
rest
right.
of your life.
Amen.
Pursue your dream. Pursue your dream.
Mm-hmm.
Right, at all costs. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I've been there when I walked away from my dream, and it never leaves you. I mean, you will regret it the rest of your life until you die.
Look at it
So,
Yeah.
now.
so he went back in. So he now is the lead male dancer in the Palm Beach Ballet in Florida. So that's why I'm going to Florida because he's down there, and so he has all the lead roles now for the guys, and he loves that. And this was
Wow.
and then also going down there is my other daughter. This is my daughter Raquel, and
Oh, she
she,
grew
Mm-hmm.
up.
yep. So
Mm-hmm.
she was also into ballet. She teaches ballet. She moved to Florida because her husband. She got married to Jordan last couple years ago. Gosh, what was it? But it was I guess 3 years ago now. And then he's a property manager, great guy. We love the guy to death. And we also love Chris to death, my daughter's husband. And so he got a job managing a condo in Florida, which is, you know, that's the place to be if you're in property management.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a property manager down there, and so they moved down to Florida, and so they live not far from my son. So that's why we go down there all the time. And
Is
she
that your
now,
grandbaby?
yeah, so that's my one and only grandchild. It's
Mm-hmm.
For
Emmeline.
now.
I
For
bet
now.
she used you like a washcloth too, don't she? She
Um,
got you wrapped
the,
around her little finger. I know she.
we know that.
Look at that little princess.
Look at the little boo.
Wonderfully.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
You are so blessed, Lou.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And
You are,
and then
Lou.
here's the third grandchild right here in the pictures. So she's now pregnant with her second child.
Oh,
And so
okay.
that's the ultrasound right there in the picture.
The legacy
Mm-hmm.
And
goes on. The
More
legacy goes on.
eggs to the nest.
and
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so and then my daughter's got the other daughter's has one coming too in May. So
Oh, how
yeah, May
nice.
first.
Both of your
May
daughters are
Maybe
pregnant,
maybe
Lou.
it'll come on my birthday, Lou, May 1st.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, Ann. That's great.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
The due date is May 1st.
Oh well. Oh,
Oh, you're
wonderful.
kidding.
Well, I will be unofficial godmama.
Oh
No.
my gosh, you got it. You got it.
No.
Oh my gosh.
That's
What
amazing.
I just love babies. You know that, right? I got a whole
Yeah,
bunch of them.
we know it.
what is it about a grandparent? Don't you fall in love with your grandkids?
Well, wait
Yeah.
till you
just
get. Wait
amazing.
till you. Hey, Lou. Wait
Yeah.
till you get great grandchildren.
No,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Then
Lou
you'll.
will be alive for another like 75 years.
Well,
Yeah.
I love
I've
that.
got 8 natural
What?
Oh
grandchildren.
my gosh.
I'm
I
still
got
I
trying to
know
figure out how I'm the great grandmother of a 15-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
someone
That's
else has like
insane.
11 on this
one.
call, I
Wow.
swear.
That's
I have
insane.
so many. I only have
Mhm.
one great grand. He's 6 years old.
Well, they sure are a blessing, aren't they, having
Yes,
kids?
indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
These children come here doing amazing things when they barely can sit up good.
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing to watch this third generation come along, and you look at it and say, "Ooh, okay." Because now the one that looks like mini me, that little girl, I swear, is going on. She's gonna be 11th in a couple of weeks. In fact, next week, and
Oh.
she is something else.
Now, do y'all take your grandkids on trips and things like that? Like, do your kids let you do that?
I can't travel anymore, so I
They
don't
Okay.
do
they
that. But
me up.
I know when I was a little kid, I used to go on trips with my grandparents, and that's where I really got to know them. I'm just not sure my kids will let me do that.
I take
Well,
So,
as
these.
long as Monique is with you, I think
yeah,
she'll be okay.
yeah, that's true.
As long as Monique.
as long as they got a civil head going on.
Right,
Nothing
right.
like a motherly touch.
I took these two in the picture on a Disney
That's
cruise.
beautiful.
Oh, you
Okay.
did?
Mhm.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, these two right here, my boogie and my bookie.
Yeah, let me stop sharing here so I can see
Oh,
it.
well,
Or
Lou, do you have trivia today?
I do have. Oh yeah, we got to get to.
Yeah, let's
We're not
end
going to
out with,
play. We are
yeah,
not
let's
going to
end
play
out with
Rick
some trivia
Steves.
today.
All
But
right.
oh my,
We
Rick
are not going to
Steves.
play Rick Steves.
that was some
Uh,
amazing videos, and that was such a unique session today, Lou. So thank you for all the pictures
Absolutely.
and
I'm
videos.
glad.
Beautiful country and beautiful music.
Beautiful family.
I'm glad
I
I
mean,
caught
thanks,
the
this one.
guys.
buildings, the apartments, the places, the water, it was so colorful and beautiful, and you know, it's just I would remember that my whole entire life.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm
especially.
glad I caught this trip. This is the good stuff right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
there
was great.
now I can see. Now I see your gang. Oh my gosh, Ron,
Hmm.
thank
Very
you for
nice,
sharing
Ronald.
that. Ron, put them back. Put them back. I want
There
to see those
they.
kids. Oh,
Yes.
that's in your homepage. They're in your home. That's you. That's in your screen.
That's the background, Lou.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Hmm.
let's have folks share some pictures and their pictures. I love those kids. Ron, what's their names? What are their names?
Layla is 11 now.
I
She's my
love that name.
she's
I
my
love that
book.
name.
She's my bookie, and
Oh, I
Amari
love
Amari is 6, and
adorable.
that's my boogeyman.
Oh, your boogeyman. I love it.
That's Mr. Boogie, all right, and they are a terror. But so am I.
I know. We know
Mhm.
you are,
Don't
Ron.
we
Yeah,
know that, Ronald?
the apple don't fall far from the tree, even if it's on a
If they're
hill.
anything like you are, the world better watch out.
That's my gang right there. That's two.
Ron,
That's two
Ron's
of
got a mean rap. I'd swear you're from Detroit, Ron. You got a
I'll
mean
tell you.
rap.
Mhm.
them. That's two of my gang right there.
Oh my gosh, that adorable. Absolutely adorable.
I like the sunglasses.
Yeah, Disney didn't
Oh
stand a
yeah.
chance on that magic.
Mhm.
That
We,
Disney boat. No,
Mhm.
you took him on a Disney boat?
On the Disney cruise, and
Cruise.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Goofy and Donald Duck and Mickey and Minnie, they didn't stand a chance for those two.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they ran them crazy, and I loved it.
How
Well,
old are they?
11 and 6.
Okay.
Wow.
mhm.
Well, I would love. Then I would love. Those are great, right? I'd love for us all maybe to share some of our families too.
Oh
You know.
yes.
Well, and I know Alex, you need me to get going, don't you? So let's see if I can.
Well, we need it. We want to do trivia. That's one
Yeah, I
of our
know.
favorite. I love your trivia these past few weeks. It's been really good. So
Well,
thank you.
this one's a little weak. So
Oh,
Come on with
Lou is
it.
always so hard on himself. I can't believe this. He's done so many things, amazing things. So this is amazing.
all right. Well, here we are in Chink. How do I spell Cinque
Cinque
Terre?
Terre.
Terry?
Cinque
Cinque
Terre.
Terre.
I might have even spelled it wrong there.
No, you
Okay.
spelled it right. You did.
So okay, here we go. Name the 5 cities of
Oh
Cinque
gosh.
Terre.
Oh,
no.
Name even one of them. Name even one of them.
Oh
Vernassa.
yeah,
That's
Vernazza.
one. That's one.
Montessori.
Yeah,
Montessori,
Montessori.
yeah,
Montessori
that's
was
good.
one.
Yeah,
What's that?
Montessori.
Corignelia.
Oh, that's
Corniglia.
3. That's 3.
Okay, I
Uh-huh.
remembered at least one. I feel less bad.
Monterey.
Yeah, yeah. Manarola. That's pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
One more. The city where I stayed, or I couldn't pronounce it.
Vernassa.
No,
Almost. It's R. Starts with an R.
Ramaggio or
Yeah, Rigamori. Yes.
Rigamori.
Rigamori. Oh,
Rigamori.
yeah.
Rigamori. There it
Oh,
is.
Rio Maggiore.
Yeah.
Also,
Rio Maggiore.
Vernazza.
Manarola,
Rio.
Corniglia, Vernazza,
Take me with
Monterosso.
take me with you next time. I'll remember them for real.
Manarola. Manarola.
Manarola.
That's so
Okay, next one.
amazing.
Manarola.
Now I'm gonna make it a little harder. Which city is this?
Is this the one that doesn't end on the coastline?
That's
Well,
right.
no, it does end in the coastline.
Oh,
You can see it.
okay. Oh, okay.
Which one is this? Take a wild guess. You got one out of 5 chances.
Monterosso.
Yes, Monarola. That's good.
Well, that was a wild guess.
Way to
We're
go.
pretty lucky today.
Now,
Way to go,
folks,
Terry.
watch your Windows screensavers. This is one of the pictures that comes up all the time. You'll see this picture all the time on travel shows, on TV, on screensavers. This is a classic photo. So just remember that one. You'll say,
Okay.
"Oh, that's
I think I've
Manarola."
seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah. Okay, that was Manarola. There we are.
Manarola. Oh,
Wow,
that's
look at that
It looks so
sun.
beautiful. It looks so beautiful
Look
at the
at that
sunset. Oh
sunset.
my
I love a
God.
good sunset. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Especially when the
Yep.
sky is like purplish. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the next one. Which one is this? Which city is this?
Wow.
Is this the one that you stayed in?
No, we didn't. We stayed in Rigamore. I'll tell you that one because I'm not going to show you that one.
Not Vernassa.
Yes.
Vernazza.
Vernassa.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Vernassa.
Go ahead, Yvonne.
I mean, I love that. I love it. Oh my
Vernazza.
God.
It has a little tunnel. Okay, now we're gonna. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. So here we go. What city is this?
The Leaning Tower of
Pisa.
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 That's 50 miles from Cinque Terre.
Just
how about that?
48 miles from it. 48 miles.
That's all.
That's all.
Wow.
48 miles. Okay,
Wow.
ready? Here we go. Next one. What city is this?
Rome.
Rome.
Yeah,
No,
that's Vatican
close.
City.
No, close. This one's a little tougher, but super famous city. This is where
Vatican City.
This is where Michelangelo worked here. So did Leonardo da Vinci. I think is from here.
Oh,
Not Florence.
Yes, Florence.
Oh, Florence.
Florence is just 105 miles from Cinque
Good hints,
Terre.
Lou.
105 miles.
Get it,
Oh.
See how close it is?
Yeah.
Okay, now how about now you're heading east to get to those cities. How about if you head west? What city is this?
Oh boy.
Not 007.
What city is this?
We head west.
It isn't.
oh, is that where the casinos are?
Yeah, what's the name of that town?
Oh, heck.
Oh. Is it obvious?
Oh, you'll know it. You'll know it.
Monaco? No.
Yes.
Oh, it's
yes.
Monte Carlo.
Monaco. It's just 115 miles from Cinque Terre.
Oh my goodness.
So if you can get to this city, if you can be based out of there, you can be going to all these amazing sites in every direction.
Sure.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a
Been
really
waiting
great
for it. Been
it's a
waiting.
really great place to go. Last question. What name this famous person born near Cinque Terre? Who is that?
Oh,
Still gotta go.
oh,
I must go.
Not Columbus. No.
Christopher Columbus.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh,
said.
yeah.
Yvonne, you're on fire today.
Right on fire. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. That's it,
That's
gang.
lovely.
Oh,
Well,
that was so
thank you,
interesting.
Lou. Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
thanks.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much
God.
for you
I
you
never.
you gave me a break, Lou, and I just was here for the ride and I learned so much and it was so much
Mm-hmm.
to have you on and just wanted to say my appreciation for you coming on these sessions and I know Lou is so busy, it's just trying to help our community and our world. So, I'm always so grateful for him to be on with us together.
Yeah,
So
I enjoyed
thank
that
you,
so
Lou.
much.
Thank you so
Thanks.
Absolutely.
much for being
Well,
great.
and I would love to see some of your family folk pictures too, folks. I mean,
Yeah.
would
Yes.
Ron
We
share? Oh my gosh, bring it on!
we
I'd
could do
love
we could do
that.
something like that. We're working on something, so we that could definitely be a project that we do.
All
So
right.
that would be
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
Let's once again say thank you to Lou
Thank
and
you,
Thank you,
Lou.
Lou.
Thanks,
Thank
wow, that
you,
was so
everybody.
Lou.
amazing.
That
We
was
appreciate today
amazing,
so much.
Lou. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everybody.
Lou,
Love being here.
Mm-hmm.
so much. Great job.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Great
See you
See you guys
job.
next week,
Great
later.
job.
everyone. Brand new theme. You'll see what it is in the
Yes.
email.
That's good stuff, Lou. That's real good
Thanks,
stuff.
Ron. Thanks.
Yes.
Your
We'll
kids
be
too. Your
we'll,
grandkids too. I love them.
we'll be
That's
Your
great,
starting
grandkids.
great
April
grandkids.
1st is
Those are
next
great
Wednesday.
grandkids.
Yes, those are my great
Yes.
grandbabies.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Lou,
April
Yes,
let us.
sir.
1st is next Wednesday, so
Yes.
that's when we'll have another session. So we'll start off the month strong, okay?
All
When
right,
they're performing
folks.
Okay.
All right.
locally, let us know, Lou. When they're performing
Yes.
locally.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yes.
do that. I'll do that. Maybe I can get my daughter to host a show, Alex.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
We'll
yeah,
see.
that would
fantastic.
be
We'll be
nice.
able to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to her today. How about she host a singing show, a singing lesson?
Well,
Oh
How-
my
again,
gosh,
we'll
that
Oh, a
we'll
would
see,
be
do a
singing
okay?
singing lesson?
lesson.
fantastic.
That'll be good if she could teach
Have a
us how to
master
sing.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have a
yeah.
We'll
master
Yeah,
see.
class.
tell
I'll
her,
talk to her
Oh,
about it.
yes.
tell
Thank
her to
you all
teach
so
us how to
much.
sing.
Alex,
I
Yes.
hope you all have a
we gotta schedule
wonderful
that. I'm gonna talk to her
at
today. I'm
Yeah,
gonna talk to her
master
today.
class and sing
1:30 we have
vocals.
module 6. Make sure everyone comes on for module 6, okay?
All
Okay.
right, see you, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great
Okay.
day.
You.
Love you
Thank you
all.
so
Bye.
much.
You.
Love
Okay.
you.
See you all
Thank you so
later.
much, Lou.
See you
Great
Bye-bye.
later.
day.